The Newbery TARDIS is beautiful, and I'm not the only one who thinks that, for the most part.
Boring!
In this episode of Doctor Who Discussions, I will be going over the many design aspects of the Newbery TARDIS and a little brief history of it. So let us commence forth. The Newbery TARDIS, which fans have named it as such, was designed by Barry Newbery for the 4th Doctor's era from 1976 all the way to 1981. The Newbery exterior design differs quite significantly from its predecessor, the Buratsky box, designed by Peter Buratsky. It has a much shorter and wider frame, and multicolored windows, which I love. It also at one point featured a really unique aspect, and one that I think is really underrated. For a few episodes, in replacement for a lantern, it was fitted with a spinning blue police siren. That type of lantern design has never been seen again, but the blue siren could have been the inspiration for the 13th Doctor's TARDIS having a blue lantern. I personally think they should consider bringing that back, or at least something similar. The paint job the Newbery box had is also very eye-catching. It has varied in shades of blue over the years, from a sky blue to a more dark blue close to the 11th Doctor's exterior. However, late in its tenure as the TARDIS exterior, it had already been showing wear and tear, and the paint was getting scuffed up, among other things. That resulted in it getting replaced by the Tom Yardley-Jones box in 1980, used by Tom Baker all the way to Sylvester McCoy. However, the Newbery box did make a return in the 1981 serial Logopolis, with some slight modifications, including a unique black base. It was also used again in the following serial, Castrovalva. The TARDIS prop which features in the serial Black Orchid is a heavily modified version of the Newbery box, with a darker paint job and black windows, among other changes. But it still included the black base. I absolutely love the Newbery exterior. It just looks so TARDIS-y, if that makes any sense. It also just looks great on camera, for the most part. And it was also used in some great episodes like Logopolis, which I've mentioned previously. Overall, I personally think that it is a really underrated TARDIS design that gets a bit too hated on sometimes. And that right there marks the end of the very first episode of Doctor Who Discussions. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more in this series, please consider leaving a like and a comment down below. And if this is the first video that you've seen from me, try checking out my other videos, or even subscribing. I know I did the cringy YouTuber thing, but who cares? I would also like to say that this style of video, thumbnail, etc. was inspired by the amazing works of Dalek Bumps. You should definitely go check him out, his channel will be linked in the description. And that's pretty much it. Farewell.